Namaste and welcome to class. And thank you so much for sitting with me with your undivided attention. And in this occasion, we're going to talk about the 3 different levels of maturity that are always operating within you. And sometimes these 3 levels confuse us. And sometimes we prefer some levels and we reject some levels. And when we do that, then we enter into a great confusion, a great denial, and a great anger. So let's talk about them. This happens to every form. Every form has a beginning, it has a development process, and it has a mature process, and it has a let go. When we are at the level of the cells, every certain cycles, every 7 years, every 11 years, every day, we have cells that born. And those cells are like children in our inner universe. And they come with a childish position. They don't want to cooperate. They are in commotion. They are reactive. They don't want to do what you need to do. Or they just follow and obey, and they are good boys or good girls, or they are fighting with you, or they are simply embraced by love and acceptance. When you don't like your inner child, let's put it that way, that child start to have a voice and see an authority. And why you don't like the child? Because it will give an image, or it will project an image in a relationship or in another contact with the life, that it sees everything as everybody is looking at me, and everybody is not liking me, and everybody is going to hurt me, and this is an insecure place. I cannot be myself in here. So that child, if you are not embracing it and accepting it, it becomes more and more angry, more and more sad. It feels rejected. Instead, when you feel those immature feelings, rather than say, oh, I should not feel this, I should be mature, that inner proposal is violence, because you are telling the child of 2 years old to be like a teenager, or to be like a grow up person, mature. That is not possible. You have to witness, and the part of you that is mature have to guide and parent that part of you with kindness, acceptance, acknowledge, and constant discipline. This child needs love and discipline. Then you have the second part in yourself, that are the cells that are in process of change, in process of growth, in process of, you can compare it as the ones that are in 20, that you are looking for expansion and investigating the world, and learning and seeing new things, and exploring relationships, and so on and so forth. That also need education. And the education is to give the right amount of experiences without being sucked in the experiences. Otherwise, you will be constantly having experiences, good or bad, pleasant or unpleasant, and you won't go, just move in circles. You won't mature. And then you have your higher self. You have the part that is mature, that is wise, that it gives you a larger perspective of things. It's the part that advises you and guides you. You also need to relate to that part, not only by saying, okay, I have a child and at this moment I cannot do what you think is possible. You are a kind of in a different dimension, but right now here I have my child and I have my in process self. So these three voices need to communicate. These three voices, neither is wrong or right. They are parts of our development at the level of the physical body and also at the level of the soul. So in this trinity of communication, it needs to be enveloped, number one, by accepting where you are. Accept the things that comes up as a feeling, an emotion. Do not deny the child because it's shameful. It's, oh my God, I feel so angry or guilty, or I shouldn't have not told that, or I behave so silly. Let it. Let it. You are learning and you are educating that. Neither the part that say, okay, now I am going to display what I know and I think my idea is this, let's say in a teamwork, at work or something, so you are, that young people who think they know everything without the experience. Neither the higher self that say, okay, I know better and you should follow me in here. No, that also is a kind of control. The higher self sees things, but not necessarily are experiencing things. The higher self is the observer, the witness. So the ones that are actually experiencing the duality, the density of matter, need to communicate. And with that communication, with that dialogue, you have kindness, you have an incredible team that makes your life exciting and makes your life a growing process rather than wanting to prefer just as, okay, I need to be in my higher self because this is spiritual, because this is how I'm supposed to be. No, drop that. Otherwise you will be just the perfect being in there meditating and not feeling anything. And neither wanting to be a child. So, no, I don't want to take responsibility for what I am here. I won't do what my higher self say of what is proposing. You also have to take responsibility. Otherwise, anything that you prefer, and here the secret, anything that you prefer, I have to be like this, my higher self, the best, or anything that you reject, oh, I cannot be that, infantile. It will preserve in the same place and it won't move you anywhere. The opposite. It will turn you apart because it will make you so insecure. It will make you stuck. You don't know where to go. You will have inside of yourself the battle between what is good, what is right, and that is not the way to walk the path. Thank you so much for sitting with me, and I will see you in our next class. Namaste.